My name is Ellen, and I live in South Bend, Indiana. I'm 43 right now. I was diagnosed when I was 42. I went to my yearly mammogram, and they found a lump. I had a mastectomy, and I had 8 rounds of chemotherapy treatment, and I finished chemotherapy about a month ago. My life on the other side of cancer is still in flux. I finished chemotherapy about a month ago, and I'm transitioning back into, quote, normal life. Everything is the same, but everything is different. I look around and things haven't changed, but I think I've changed, and I'm still getting used to life after cancer. My biggest fears were for my children and my husband. I was afraid that I wouldn't be there to see them grow up, that I wouldn't be there for my kids. My kids wouldn't have their mother, my husband wouldn't have his partner, and my kids are amazing, my husband's amazing. I want to see my kids grow up. I want to see them become amazing adults that I know that they will be. I overcame my fears by doing lots of things, by reading and educating myself about cancer and treatment and survival. I also talked to lots of survivors and was really encouraged talking to people who had survived cancer for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, including my mother, who's a 20-year survivor of breast cancer. And I read lots of books. At one point, I told myself that I was going to survive this, and made up my mind that I was going to get better and focused on healing. My family got me through. Family and friends got me through this. The support and the love were incredible. From emails and phone calls and letters and care packages and funny books and just being there, that was fantastic. And just knowing that this was temporary was also really helpful. I never thought of myself as being very tough or very strong. And yet when I look back on the last 6 months, I realize that maybe I didn't give myself enough credit. You might have read stories about people who trained for marathons while they're going through chemotherapy. I'm not one of those people. But maybe I'm ready to start training for a marathon now, because I realize I can do more than I thought I could. Someone told me this is the time to take care of yourself, to ask for what you need, and to accept help. And I really appreciated that advice, because a lot of us aren't very good at accepting help. I know I wasn't, but I really appreciate and am grateful for the help that I was given. I think now I've slowed down a little bit. I've stopped multitasking. I relax more. I'm more in the present moment, paying attention to what's going on right now, really listening to people, especially my children, and my husband and my family and friends, and not so focused on my to-do list and crossing things off of that list. To the newly diagnosed, I would say take the long view. I know that helped me a lot. Sometimes if you're having a bad day, it helped just to remind myself that this is just a bad day and tomorrow's going to be a good day. I tried to focus on the end of treatment and knowing that my life would go on after that and that things would go back to normal, and that really worked. I found my cancer with a yearly mammogram. I felt perfectly healthy. I was getting in shape for summer so I could go on some bike trips. and then they found the cancer. So I would say to anybody, get your yearly screenings, do your self breast exams, because you might not feel sick, but you might still, there still might be a problem. And don't be afraid to do that, because the earlier that it's detected, of course, the better it is for you.